Jose Jesus Caballero may have been a private investigator in a gang, may have been shot, stabbed, and in multiple fights in his life, but he is one of the hardest working people I've ever met. And I knew him as Grandpa Joe, and he may not have been blood, but he might as well have been. We would tease him constantly about his fear that Sasquatch was female and that she was going to kidnap him and make him her wife, or his prolific love of ancient aliens, or even just stereotypical jokes at his expense. But he loved every moment of it. He may no longer be with us, but everything he instilled in my sisters and I will pass on to our kids and grandkids. Thus, the impact he had in my life is one of many reasons I'm here to celebrate my Grandpa Joe today. Lessons he taught me, such as fishing, men, and life, are things I'll carry with me forever. The first lesson was fishing. He moved to Idaho with my grandma when I was 5 years old, and I followed them, and I kept following them every year, summers and sometimes winters. And his favorite pastime was fishing, and it showed. He gave me skills like how to put a worm on the hook without the fish being able to take it off, how to hook a really finicky trout. A lot of my best memories were at the edge of a lake. One specific time, we went to Round Lake, and they had free canoes for us to use. Typically, we just fish off the dock, but I managed to convince him to try the canoe. And I never saw that man more scared than that day, white knuckling the sides of the canoe with every slight movement. And I don't know about y'all, trying to cast is a lot of movement. The second lesson he taught me was about men. My grandpa was a crotchety, wannabe old man, and every night before he would go to work at the wood mill, he would sit at the kitchen table with us and talk with my sister and me. It could be about anything and everything. I specifically remember him making us repeat the statement, men are dogs, even me, over and over again. I still want to believe that isn't true, but I will not hesitate to teach that to my kids. Because let's be for real, it's not just men, people are dogs. And the last lesson is about life. He was the hardest working person I've ever met, and he'd constantly tell us that life isn't fair. But everyone knows that. He never kissed butts. He made a lot of enemies that way. But the ones that were left loved him dearly. He hoped to pass on that attitude and the work ethic to us, and he would tell us, help yourself, never expect anyone else to help you. So all of these reasons and more are just a fraction of why I would want to honor the most interesting person in my world, my Grandpa Joe. I mean, where else are you supposed to learn all your Spanish curse words if not from your grandpa? So just remember, all men are dogs, even your grandpa, apparently.